So I want to share out a strategy this week for teachers. This is the strategy I used this week. It's basically shout out and sit. Shout out and sit is an idea that I use basically for students who are just now learning to stand up in class. I think it's important they stand up in class. I think too many times as teachers we just automatically accept that they should be able to stand up and talk, or we just allow them to sit down. And I think it's important in this world that they learn how to stand up and say what they need to say and be comfortable with that in front of people. Sure, there are going to be those that are uncomfortable, and I'll show you exactly what I do to handle that. But shout out and sit basically is everybody stands up. I've given them something to write down. They might have written down, maybe they've answered a question up on the board. I've given them some minutes to actually write it out, and now we're in the shout out and sit part. And then everybody stands up at their table, and they've already numbered off. Usually I'll put numbers underneath their chairs. I scatter them about so that they know that which position they are in. They state basically what it is that they wrote down, and then they sit down. And it goes around until they get to the last person. And if you can kind of envision this, the last person is standing there by themselves. At that point in time, the whole table stands up with them. That's what's cool about it. Everybody stands up with them. And then that person shouts out, and then everybody sits down together. And so in a group way, it actually becomes a really cool team building type thing, that hey, we're not going to let our teammate be left standing there alone. So after everybody's gone, you have the last person, they're standing up, everybody stands up with them. He or she says what she wants to, and then they sit back down. And then each time you do it, you vary who goes first and who goes last, and it makes it fun. But most importantly, it makes the idea of standing up and shouting out, or just saying what you have written down, or revealing your piece, being able to stand up and talk. So, again, we are securing the classroom, making sure it's safe for our students so that they're able to do and perform that way. And most importantly, we're building that team concept that, hey, we're never going to let that last one just be alone. Stand up, sit down. There you go. That's my teaching hint of the week. Have a great week, teachers. We got a 4-day week. That's it. Have a good day. Bye.